Yo, what is up, everybody? It's me, Man Jones, and today I have a gameplay commentary breakdown for you. So let's get started with it here. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is that I opt towards this middle position, and there's a little bit of noise going on as well. So the Yoru kind of faked a teleport towards mid, so I'm kind of aware of this, but I'm also going to get set up for the retake here. We're man down, but my team is going to do a good job of finding the first ones. I shoot an obvious fake and miss a couple shots there, but this is where the important part of the 4v4 retake. I take my time, I hold this angle because I know someone's back there. Once he dies, I start to walk out, and obviously I find 2 easy kills. Now it's all left to the Sova, who was close. We were shooting at him, but he seems to have ran away, which I'm not aware of. But the second the shock darts come in, you can see that we're aware of this now, and we just find up an easy cleanup kill, headshot on that. So that's a really easy way to win the round. Make sure you're playing off your teammates. Coming into this next round, I'm switching up my position. I'm holding yellow, and just like that, they're going to start coming out in about no time here. If you can afford one, or if you're not saving. As you see, they're coming out now, and I'm just postured ready. And the second I start whiffing these shots, I decide to just sort of back up and back away. I'm kind of isolated and alone, so I want to leave that position and reposition to a stronger position in this smoke here. And I'm going to pop out as my teammates are starting to use abilities, taking fights. Once I get a little bit of information, able to find one, and the cleanup on the other one as Chamber finds his kill. And an easy bonus round for us here. Now in the third round, I'm going to find myself over towards A again, hiding in the corner. I like this position, but I kind of get spotted, so I want to leave. And as you can see here, it's a bonus round. I'm just trying to find a pick, trying to find anything here, holding the wall. My team's doing a good job of staying alive and getting kills. I grab an upgraded rifle here, and now that once we spot him up top, I start to aggress 4 of us here. And once I clear out, first of all, I want to clear up, and then I jump up top to see if I can find him, and he just whiffs some shots. He should probably kill me there, but since his aim's probably not that good, I end up getting the kill. This round here, another interesting one. I want to swap up my positions. I want to be unpredictable, and I want to have a lot of map control. That's why I'm towards mid, and since this is an eco round for them, I want to take this slow. I don't want to get caught looking the wrong way and getting classic right-clicked in the face. Nobody wants that, so I'm going to clear out everything here. Once I clear out everything and realize, yep, they're probably towards B main, I'm going to dash over, find them looking the wrong way, swap up my targets there, and just kill both of them. I want to kill the guy looking at me first. I almost die there, but I do pick up the operator coming into this round. Now we've got 8 kills, 0 deaths so far. I don't really trust my team to get the dart, so obviously I'm going to look at them, leave the angles. I don't want to get darted out here. And as this smoke comes in, I'm going to reposition, but this is the first round we end up losing. We're trying to do what we can on A, but it is another gun round for the other team, so just doing what we can, holding angles, swapping it up a little bit where I think they're going to come from, making sure that my positioning is as open to as little angles as possible. So I'm behind this box, and obviously I'm getting the calls that they're everywhere, but at this point in time, it's not looking too hot here. And now it's 5v1 with the op, but they're broke, so I want to throw this away. I have tons of money here, and I just want to huck that off the map so they can't retrieve it. That's super big. I actually find a free kill over here with a couple shots, but it's all good. Now it's just a matter of taking out as many guns as I can. They're planted on B. There's nothing I can do. This round is over, but they kind of feed a little bit here and give me some mid picks. So as you can see, this guy feeds me, and I end up finding a couple shots on him, finding with a headshot when it probably wasn't necessary, and I jump down for the Yor, who I know is behind, and he ends up picking me up there. So 2 guns down, not too bad. Now it's 4-on-1. Now this is the first round where I actually do something sort of useful here. Now as you can see, Raze is alting in, so I'm playing a position that's a little bit farther away, and as I see that he gets close, I bait out the shots, and then he shoots the rocket at me, and I dash away. I also find the trade in the meantime, so that's awesome there for us. Now, this is where the round starts going sour, as they have res 4v3 now, as we have mid control and a little bit of B control, but my teammates end up going down, so I'm kind of left in this 1v3 retake scenario. I'm able to isolate the first one, and now I have all the information I need. I know one's planted, and I know one's yellow, so I know where they are, and I can easily clean up all the kills here if I need to. I get spotted out by the dart, but, you know, doesn't really matter too much. I'm checking the angles where I think the Sova is. I'm going to commit to the Sova here, and the second I hear that, I'm going to isolate the duel. I'm going to tap the bomb to force out his position, and I think he's going to wrap because, well, he wraps, and that's just sort of it. So I find that super easy, breezy, beautiful. 14-1 within the first 6 rounds of the game. Now we're going to speed up a couple of rounds. I don't really do too much in the rounds prior. We kind of just start winning them freely. So the next round I have any sort of impact is this round. Notice they have no flank control, so this allows me to walk straight up mid whenever I want. And if I want to get on, an angle that's behind them, it's super easy here. Now I do make a little bit of a blunder. I'm a little bit overconfident at this point. We're 7-1. I go dash in, take out the planter, and I check the wrong angle and get traded out. I was checking pipes. I probably didn't need to check that. I probably could have just found the trade and found some multi-frags there, but is what it is. Not too much going on here. They clean up the kill. Now it's 8-1 after 9 rounds. It's looking big. And the next interesting round I have for you is right here. As I start to make some impact, I come back for the swing. I kill the drone. I get tagged. And now I'm going to smoke off my retreat, which I've been doing a lot. I've been double smoking and running away. But for this round, I want to switch it up. Catch him off guard as well. Swing out, catch him. Now that's 3 kills on the round. Unfortunately, our Viper decides to not hold the angle and alt and leaves us in this awkward situation, which they end up eventually winning. So when you get 3 kills, your team probably should win that. 2v1 retake, nice and easy. 9-1 now, as we're going to move on to some of the more, well, less interesting rounds in my opinion. These have just been stomps so far. Nothing goes on at all. Literally nothing happens at all in the next 2 rounds. We just kind of win them, and that's the end of that. So coming into the pistol round, now we're down, but we need to make something happen here as we find a couple headshots here. We notice he's up top. I look to go peek around the smoke. I find him around the smoke, and I go down to 30 HP, and I'm going to find myself repositioning. All we have to do is have a little bit of a crossfire, and we win this. We found him. Go for a little cheeky shot, but I end up missing. I don't really want to re-peek into him, and since he missed that, I'm going to jump back down. Again, always want to be switching up our positions. I was going to peek off of him, but he ends up getting the kill. So that's what it is. It is what it is. Now, again, I'm keeping this deagle going towards halls. We're going for a mid play here. Not often do you see teams going up mid on their second rounds, their force buys, and this is probably a good tactic at lower ranks to just run it up mid with your boys. But here we don't really make a decision. We kind of just sit mid, and I like to bait my teammates a little bit in plat. I like to let them give me info, and I find this guy here. It's a 1v4, not much he can do, except for he finds our sky and then runs right into me for a headshot there. So it's nothing too impressive, and that's sort of the end of the game, really. Like, that's sort of it. I don't know if they kind of forced, they have forced, some of them bought, some of them didn't, so it's pretty much over at this point if we can just run it down. I am 21-5 at this point, and I don't get a kill in this round. It sort of just is what it is, but it's just a great example of how you can manipulate their team comp. Their team comp is bad at holding flanks. They have sort of a double duelist sentinel smokes comp with nothing to hold the flank. So a lot of times you can find me pushing up to the extremities through middle and things that they're not watching. And that's a lot of the way that I'm finding ways to win this.
He's in the smoke, 100%.
So as you can hear that I'm calling that he's in the smoke. Obviously, when you're desperate, you do what you can. So that's how you know he's there. Pop that Yoru fake, and now it's all about closing off the map. I would go and run it down with them, but I kind of have the bomb waiting out the shock darts. As you see, there's 2 of them coming in. Now that they have nothing to stop the bomb plant, I can put it down safely, but it's all she wrote at that point. It's a 4v1, and that's just one easy way for you guys to take control of games, things like that. Make sure you never give up in those clutch situations, and just like that, we've gained ourselves about 33 points in Platinum 2, and I thought this was a great example of how you can really manufacture a good game for yourself at lower ranks and just really push what you can, do what you can, and just like that, super easy 21-5 game. So if you liked a little bit of a breakdown, feel free to let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Man Jones, and I'll see you in the next one.